Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, this is something that's definitely gonna um, impact your life, and it's something I've got some really kind of, like I said, the most overlooked simple technique to building wealth and growing your income. And this is something that I'm gonna go ahead. Sorry about that. Oops. Okay, so yeah, this is something that's definitely gonna impact your life, and it's something I've got some really kind of, like I said, the most overlooked simple technique to building. There we go. Sorry, I was getting some background noise from that. Boy, this is like an auspicious start here, so my apologies. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull up my my screen here, okay? And we'll get right into the presentation. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so this is something that's going to help you preserve your wealth and secure a more financial future. This is something that actually it's a technique that the wealthy have used, and it's something that they don't often share. Basically, they don't share because it's one of those things where the secrets that people, when you have something going really well, a lot of times people just kind of keep it quiet because it's I don't know whether it's they feel it's going to bring them bad luck or something. They should. But when I was introduced to this was something that was like eye-opening, and it changed my entire outlook on how to actually save, but then also how to actually build generational wealth and how to, create a more secure financial future for myself and my family. And I really got really excited about this. And this is something I wish I would have known decades ago, although this hasn't been around for decades, this opportunity. But it's something that as soon as I was introduced it was introduced to me, I really saw the benefits of it right away. And the simple technique that to building wealth and growing your income is actually, believe it or not, using the power of precious metals, silver and gold. And this is something where, it's something that most people feel they have to have X amount of dollars in order to save in the form of gold and silver, but that is a myth. That is so not true. And this is something that where if everybody that's watching this understands that it's something like, even if you have a minimal amount of, if you're like on a really tight budget, whether you're making $100,000 a year, or you're making $15,000 a year, this is something that can work for you. And it's something that actually can start building generational wealth. And that's what people always think, that wealth comes like in one lump sum. Yeah, sometimes if somebody passes away and you inherit it or whatever, that's one way that happens, but that's not really true generational wealth. When you're building your wealth over time, you're actually, you're saving that money, and it's actually growing for you. And that's what's important. That's what I want to share with you today, is how by saving the power, precious metals, you can actually have it. You're not only saving it physically, because you're actually going to have it physically, but it's also going to build wealth for you. And so it's something that you're going to be able to pass on, but at the same time, it's going to grow your money in the process. So, what are the benefits in saving in the form of precious metals? This is something that it's not taught in schools. Okay, this is something that it should be in the formal education system, but it's not. Everybody knows that it's important to save, to have some sort of savings or diversify in the form of gold and silver. But in this case here, a lot of people do not know how to go about doing it. That's why I wanted to share this with you, because when I had this presented to me, I got so excited. I'm like, this is something that everybody needs to know. So that's why I'm here tonight. I wanted to share this with you. So hopefully you get some great insight from this. And again, I apologize for the auspicious start there with the little technical difficulties, but I'm glad you're with me here tonight. It's June 1st. It's at 7:08 p.m. Central Standard Time, or 8:08 Eastern Time. And so this is a live recording, and it is going to be on YouTube afterwards. So like if you have to step out or something, or if you can't wait till the end, you can go ahead and catch the replay. But like I said, this is something that I highly encourage you to pay attention to what I share with you here tonight. And it is going to be life-changing. Okay. And what I'm going to cover is how to save, who can you trust, how do you know if you're getting a good deal? Because a lot of times people, they don't understand how to do it. So because they don't understand, they do nothing. And this what I'm sharing with you tonight is really going to be eye-opening. It's going to be something that you will see exactly how to do it step by step. Okay. And that's like I said, mentioned, a lot of people don't know how they can afford to purchase gold and silver. They think that they have to have a certain income. You don't. Okay. And that's a myth. And it's something that a lot of times when I said, I mentioned this just in the form, saving, how do you want to save in the form of gold and silver? People are like, nah, it's all right. I've got, I had one guy tell me, I've got enough gold. And I'm like, okay, he didn't even, he missed the point of what I was trying to share with them. So, but that's okay. Everybody's got a different perspective. This may not be for you, but I guarantee you that if you pay attention to everything that I share with you, it is going to be for you. Okay. So, I'm going to also cover, can gold and silver really build true generational wealth? And also a couple of points that your financial institutions and financial advisors aren't the information that they're not sharing with you. And there's a reason why they're not sharing it with you. Okay. But also most importantly, how you can start today. And with the special opportunity I'm going to share with you, I'm going to actually share with you how you can actually grow your income anywhere from 500 to 1,000 to 2,000 and more per week, just by saving in the form of precious metals. And that's something where it's really exciting, because it's like you're literally, with what I'm going to share with you today, is you're basically paying yourself, and in the process, you're earning an additional income. So this is something that if you have a current job where, you love your job and it's something that you want to continue doing, this is something that you can do on the side, and it's going to pretty much be done on autopilot. I don't want to say it does take some effort, but it's something that, when you see the present, what I'm going to share with you, it's going to be a no-brainer. I'll tell you that. Okay. So who is this for? This is for anyone that understands the importance of saving in gold and silver, but they're not sure quite about how to go about doing it. Okay. This will give you a step-by-step way and an easy way to do it. It's also for those who are looking for their options to save and control how much and how often they save. Like I said, people think that they have to do X amount at a time, or it's like make a huge investment. That's not the case at all. It's also for those who have a job, but there's no 401k program or some type of savings plan with that company. I know different companies have a lot of bigger companies and corporations have 401k plans and also profit sharing and everything that they share with their employees. But there's quite a few smaller businesses like mom and pop shops, regular stores on Main Street where they might have 3 or 4 employees or something like that, and not able to offer them some, a type of 401k plan. So this is an option for that. But then also I've worked, I worked in retail and retail sales for a while. And even with the one company that I worked for, you had to have 600 hours worth of 600 working hours before you were eligible. So this is something that, you could use in an instance like that, or even if it's like, this is something that I highly encourage you to do in addition to whatever you're doing. Okay. Because it's, like I said, with a minimal amount, you can really make a big difference in your life. It's also for those who are, trying to save money for college for their son or daughter, their grandkids. I just recently had my son graduate from high school a week, 2 weekend, it was May 20th. Was it May 23rd? Yeah. Sorry. I got with the holiday and everything, my days are kind of screwed up. But anyways, so when this is interesting to me, it's like, this is a great opportunity for me to start saving for, to be able to help him for his college. And this is something, when you see this, it'll be pretty eye-opening. Okay. And it's also for those who are looking to maybe create a nest egg for themselves where they can, save in the form of precious metals, and just a little bit at a time, but yet it's going to build and grow. So in some cases quickly, depending on your effort, but then also it's something where you can actually put something together and definitely see the benefits of it down the road. And like I said, this is also for someone who's looking to earn an additional income, because that's what I'm going to share with you tonight, is how you can actually get anywhere from 500 to 1,000 and even more per week just by saving in the form of precious metals. Okay. And it's also for those who are just wondering what their options are. And like I mentioned, this is something that if you want to teach your children how the value of gold and silver and precious metals and how it relates to the value of the dollar, this is definitely going to be something that I encourage you to watch and actually share with them as well, because it does show, even this one short video I'm going to share with you here in a moment. This video in itself is going to be so eye-opening. It was, when I saw it, it was like aha moments left and right. I'm like, that's why my dad was saving, looking into gold, gold and silver before he passed away. He passed away last November, and the last few months he was alive, he spent a lot of time looking into different things to, try and make things better for his sons and grandkids. But this is something that where after I watched this presentation, I was like, holy cow, this all makes sense. So that's why I encourage you to share this with other people too. So even if this is not for you, I would, if you could do me a huge favor, I'd be greatly appreciative of if you share it with somebody else. You know, if it's something you watch and you're not, you know, like, well, it's not something for me right now. I understand that, because not everybody is going to relate to this, but you know, I highly encourage you to, you know, listen to what I share with you tonight, and then also share it with other people, okay? Because it will make, you know, it may not be for you, but it may be for somebody else, okay? So I'd really appreciate that too as well, okay? So without further ado, what I want to do is I want to share a short video presentation. It's going to cover a lot of my bullet points here in the section here that I just went over, but it's also going to give you a different perspective on the value of the US dollar versus over the course of time. And that's where, you know, you see it happen time and time again, where the money you spend is buying less and less, and yet the cost of living is going up, and the amount that you're able to save each month or put away each month or whatever is going down because the cost of living is going up. And in this presentation, the short video, it'll share some insight on that as well, okay? And so I'd like to introduce a gentleman by the name of Zach Davis. He is the co-founder of this company called 7K, and he does I want to share this video from his, you know, with him hosting it, because he does a really good job, and it's something that his company put together. So I want to share that with you, and afterwards I'll be watching with you here, and I'll be back with you afterwards to go over some, you know, pretty exciting stuff with you. Okay, so here we go. Oops, hold on a minute. Why isn't it? There we go.
Welcome to 7K. Are you working harder for more money to cover the basics, but it just doesn't seem to go as far? Well, it's not just you. Higher costs and added financial pressures on families today are causing fear, uncertainty, and doubt on a large scale. In fact, as of May 2017, did you know that 44% of Americans said they could not cover a $400 emergency expense? They'd have to rely on a credit card, selling something, or borrowing money if such event arose. So what's happening with your money? Well, it's in the numbers. If you look at this chart, in 1913, the Federal Reserve was created, and you'll see at that point, $1 was worth $1 in spending power. But in 2013, the dollar was only worth about 5 cents. That's about a 96% reduction in value of the spending power of the dollar since 1913. Here's how it shakes out in real life. This is the everyday price index. This measures inflation for everyday spending in 3 different categories. So this is weighted for different expenses in each group, like more healthcare costs or education costs. Urban renters, 58.1%. Retired couples, 61.6%. Look at this for young families trying to start a family and own a home, 78.3% more inflation. Now look at these numbers. Now these are things that you have to have on a daily basis. Eating food at home cost 43% more between 2000 and 2018. 59% increase to eat out. Heat sources, 99%. Car insurance, 97%. Water and sewer, 133. Do you know anybody who'd like to go to college today? Maybe a child or grandchildren? 151% increase in college tuition. Medical care expenses, up 97% in the same time frame. Now, do you mind if I show you the case for sound money? Don't worry, it's just a fancy name for gold and silver. Gold and silver is one of the secrets the wealthy have always used for ages to amass and protect their wealth. In fact, governments and financial institutions know and use the secret. They are the largest holders of gold in the world today. There's a reason why. Look at this. What could you buy today with the same silver from 1965? But check this out. If you went to the grocery store and you wanted to buy a gallon of milk and took in 1 ounce of silver or $1 bill, you could purchase that gallon of milk in 1965. But in 2019, 1 ounce of silver would get you 5 gallons of milk. How many gallons of milk would $1 purchase you? Nothing. That's a 410% increase in buying power for silver. Look at the movie ticket. 1965, $1 or 1 silver ounce would buy you a movie ticket. And in 2019, 1 ounce of silver would buy you almost 2 movie tickets. That's an 80% increase in the buying power of silver. That means that is a 95% reduction in the spending power of the dollar bill. Check this example out. 2,500 ounces of silver or $2,500 would buy you one Ford Mustang in 1965. But if you took $2,500 in the Ford dealership today, I promise you, you're not walking out with a Ford Mustang. Now, you might be able to get a down payment. But look what happens today in 2020 with the same 2,500 ounces of silver. You could actually purchase 2 Ford Mustangs. Now, here's a great example of the purchasing power of gold and the dollar. Question is, where would you put this $10,000 in 1965? Would you put it in a house or would you put it in gold? Here's how the numbers shake out for 2020. $10,000 put into a home would have turned into roughly $85,000. That's a pretty good return. But the same $10,000 put into gold is $528,251. That is a huge difference. So the question is, after seeing those statistics, does your financial future seem a little bit more challenging? But why aren't your financial professionals telling you about this? The truth is, they don't want you to know. They want you to think it's not important to know the secrets of sound money. But we believe in you and want to guide you in your journey to creating and protecting true wealth for your family and your legacy, because you deserve it. So we're going to show you how to use the secrets the wealthy have always used to confidently get ahead of the game now and forever. We are 7K. The 7K founders are on a mission to change the world. 100 plus years of successful business experience sits between them. In fact, they have changed multiple industries for the better. They have a passion for helping the average person get ahead. And one of these individuals actually created a company that is worth $2 billion today. They have shared abilities, but unique strengths that can help you to achieve the success you want. Here's a message from our founders. We created 7K because we genuinely want to improve the lives of people around the world. We have watched way too many of our friends struggle as the economy fluctuates, employment issues arise, or unexpected changes come up in life. Using the power of gold and silver, we believe we can provide a way for people to create financial independence, preserve their wealth, and live an exceptional life. We started this company because we believe in you. So here are some of the questions that we had when we found out about the power of sound money. Let me ask, do any of these resonate with you? Where should I buy it? Who should I trust? What should I buy? How do I buy in small quantities? And how do I get more of it? So we created a membership that solves many of the problems the average person like you and I face when we buy precious metals. One of the very first member benefits of being a member of 7K is dealer direct pricing on gold and silver bullion. Here's how the process works. The US Mint create coins. They sell those coins to a dealer, and then we sell those coins directly to you. No minimums, no maximums, period. This was just the beginning, and we didn't stop there. But first, the question about what should you buy? To answer that question, we created what we call our buyer certification program. Why? Because we already made all the mistakes so that you don't have to. This expert training helps you identify what type of buyer you are and understand the following. How the wealthy have always used sound money for their gain. The key factors to protect your personal finances in any economy. What's the value of MS-70 in coin collecting and why it's potentially more valuable than bullion? Why governments and large institutions are the biggest buyers of gold and silver. Now, here's the 5 reasons for sound money. Hedge against poor government decision and potential economic collapse. Wealth accumulation, wealth protection, portfolio diversification, last, certainly not least, and probably one of my favorite, is coin collecting. In fact, what if I told you that we all made a $1.2 million mistake because we didn't understand the power of coin collecting? Did you know that if you had purchased one MS-70 Silver Eagle every month since 1986, it would have cost you roughly $40,000 to $50,000? Now that seems like quite a bit of money, but over time, it's really not compared to today's value of that coin collection. It would be worth $1.2 million. The problem is most of us lack a little bit of discipline. So we don't go down and purchase those coins every single month like we should. So we needed an easy way that doesn't require discipline to collect coins every month. And that's why we created our autosaver program. So we gathered a team of world-class experts to hand select collectible coins to take your collecting and legacy to the next level. Our world-class coins and collections are sent to your door every single month, giving you peace of mind that your saving is on autopilot. Here are the 3 different options that you have for the autosaver program. First is the basic. We send a 7K exclusive collection, MS70 Silver Eagle or standard 7K label MS70 Silver Eagle to your door every single month. Now, we run different labeled series like the US 50 State Series for this tried and true collectible. This option features the steady as she goes and most popular collectible coin that has proven to be a great long-term value. Now, our variety coin. This will be quite a showcase when you're finished. These MS70 coins tell an incredible story from start to finish, and they're delivered to your doorstep every single month. The specialty option are gold and rare silver collectible coins that are a specialty. Often these coins have a limited run of less than 500 coins in the world. With this option, you'll get a mix of both sent to your door every single month. Now, of course, these will be handpicked by our experts. Don't feel secure about storing your collection at home? No problem. We will store your collectibles for free when you actively buy a qualifying collectible coin every single month. Every month you buy is another month we store your coins for free in our private vault. These private vaults are 100% insured by Lloyd's of London. They're military grade security, have inventory management, movement tracking, electronic visibility, and like I said before, one of the coolest member benefits is free monthly storage when you're on a qualifying coin. Perhaps one of the most exciting things that we've done here at 7K as a member benefit is created what we call the Sound Money Wallet. This is a new age of precious metals that has arrived. It's 100% backed by physical inventory. You can buy it, store it, trade it, cash it out, and more. The power is back in your hands with zero hassle and zero headaches. Here's how it works. You can take cash and instantly convert your cash into gold with no fee. Take the same gold and instantly convert it back to cash at one of the best buyback rates on the market. How about silver? You can do the exact same thing. Member-to-member transfers. Instantly send gold, silver, or cash to other members for free. You can also take gold or silver straight to you. You can request your metals to be shipped to your door for the cost of shipping and insurance. It's that easy. It's about time gold and silver gave you the freedom that you deserve. And let me ask you something. How many of you like good deals and love to travel? Well, as a member here, one of the other benefits is our 7K Advantage Rewards program. This program is helping you live a lifestyle that only you could design. There's 800 different ways to save. Exclusive offers on travel, local restaurants, wherever you are, everyday services that you're already using, and deals on the largest name brands. Save where you have to spend so you can spend more where you want. 7K getaways. Gold and silver are essential, and we believe it's the key to living a lifestyle and creating memories that will never fade. With our company-sponsored trips, you will make memories that span the globe. Hear what one of our customers has to say. In our 17-year marriage, my wife and I have never been on a plane together, let alone to a foreign country. Because of 7K getaways, we have now been on multiple trips together to places we never thought we would go. Now, remember, as of May 2017, 44% of Americans said they could not cover a $400 emergency expense. So owning gold and silver is great. Traveling the world is great. But if you don't have the money to do those things, it can be very, very difficult. So here at 7K, we created a way where you can share, earn points, and get paid. Every time you share it with somebody else, you generate points. So when you purchase your membership, it creates a spot in the tracking center. You have the opportunity to build two teams, your left team and your right team. Every time you get 500 points on your left and 500 points on your right, it generates a $500 commission check. Let me just show you the multiple ways to earn. Membership and renewals, monthly autosaver program, rare coin sales, and retail sales. Every time a new member joins your team or a monthly auto saver coin of order, whether you shared it with them or another active associate on your team, you will collect points towards a cycle check. Now let me show you how to rank up to unlock max pay. As an associate, you can earn up to $500 per week. A copper, $1,000 per week. A bronze, $2,000. Silver, $3,500 per week. As a gold, $7,000 per week. An executive gold, $10,000 a week. And as a presidential gold, $12,500 a week. There are a ton of benefits here at 7K. Here are just some. Residual income for a lifetime, like I just showed you. The autosaver program, where you set it and forget it. The Advantage Rewards program, where you can travel the world and have exclusive deals on some of the best name brands and some of your local favorites. 7K limited and rare coins. The Sound Money Wallet. 1099 tax write-offs because you'll be owning and running your own business. Gold-backed IRAs. 7K healthcare program. The ability to buy precious metals at dealer direct pricing, and much, much more. So the question is, are you ready to change your life? Here are the two ways that you can get involved with us: the standard membership or the premium membership. Our standard membership is a one-year membership. It includes the buyer certification training, collector's training, member direct pricing on unlimited bullion, no minimums and no maximums, the Advantage Rewards program, 3 technology credits, access to exclusive low mintage collectibles, 1 graded silver coin, and access to our exclusive Sound Money Wallet. Now, as a premium member, you get a one-year membership, the buyer certification, collector's training, member direct pricing on unlimited bullion, the Advantage program. But instead of 3, you get 12 technology credits. You get access to exclusive low mintage collectibles. You get 1 MS-70 silver coin, 1 silver bullion coin, 10 business cards, 4 wealth strategy books, and access to the Sound Money Wallet, so you can begin sharing this unbelievable opportunity with others. So ask yourself, how would it feel to know that you had control over your financial future? How would your life be different if you had more time and more money to do what you love? The question is, will you join us in our mission to change the world? Pick a membership package and get started today. Thank you for spending some time with us. My name is Zach Davis.
Okay, I just wanted to thank Zach for sharing the presentation with us. And I tell you what, this is something that, like I said, the first time I watched this, it was very eye-opening. And, you know, when he uses the examples of that, the 2,500 ounces are $2,500, you know, going back to 1965, and you could actually walk into a Ford dealer and buy a Ford Mustang. But yet today, if you walked into a Ford dealer and you have $2,500, you're looking at just a down payment and then another 4 or 5 years of paying for the car. Okay, whereas if you walked into the dealer today with 2,500 1-ounce silver coins, you literally would be able to buy 2 Ford Mustangs. Okay, so that right there, which is like a holy cow. That just shows you the value of how the dollar is declined and what you can actually purchase with it. Same with the example with gold, with investing $10,000 in a house back in 1965, your return would be like 85,000. And if you would have invested in gold, that 10,000 back in gold in 1965, you'd be at over $500,000 today. Okay, so it's showing you the power of gold and silver. And right there, those 2 examples really speak volumes as far as, you know, what precious metals, in this case here, gold and silver, can do if you're able to save in it. And that's what the whole premise of this company 7K is, that they wanted to come up with an idea for how the average everyday person, regardless of your income, could actually save in gold and silver. And yet, you know, which is actually the key to building true generational wealth, because it's something that over time, you know, regardless of what the US dollar does or inflation and everything, gold and silver actually, you know, increase in value. Okay. And it's like I said to one person, I said, we'll put it this way. I said, back, you know, when Jesus was born, one of the wise men brought him gold. It's like, you go back, it's a timeless thing. And it's like, they didn't bring Jesus Bitcoin or real estate or anything. They bought him they brought him gold. Okay. So that's just, just kind of something that I thought it was kind of humorous, but you think about it, it has always stood the test of time. And here in New Zealand, the value of gold and silver is going up. And I know the one thing, like he shared the example of the coin. Okay. The graded coin, if you would have collected one of this is what it looks like. Okay. So it's this, this right here is a 1 ounce silver eagle. It's a 2020 1 ounce silver eagle. It's 100% pure silver, okay, and it's graded in MS70, which is a perfect grade. It's the highest grade you can get. It's done by Numismatic Grading Corporation, NGC. And what they do is when they grade a coin, they put a serial number and a barcode on it. In this case here, this is part of the U.S. State Series that 7K is offering at the moment. But basically, when you have a coin graded, like in this case here, it's a perfectly graded coin. That's what you would get, like with your standard membership. This is something that is always going to hold its value. Like if you had a raw silver coin and you walked into a coin dealer shop or one of those gold and silver places that where they buy it, they're gonna give you a percentage of what you paid for it. You're not going to get what you paid for it because they always have well, it's our cost, and what if we don't sell it and this, that, and the other thing. And so they always kind of nickel and dime you down, but at the end of the day, you're not getting what the value of the silver itself. And they usually base it on the current market value, which is the spot price, which is something that is explained in the 7K training and everything. But it's like you're not going to get the true value of what that coin is. But here, if you walked in with an MS70, a perfectly graded coin, like this comes in a hard plastic case, and the only way that you could get out is if you had to bust it open, but you wouldn't want to do that because it's perfect. They're going to have to give you top dollar for it. It's going to retain its value for what you paid for it now, and it's going to exponentially grow. Okay. And the one thing, the loophole, people are like, well, why would I want to collect a coin? And there's a reason for that. There's a tax advantage to collect in saving in the form of like gold or silver in a collectible form. And that's something that a lot of people are not aware of. There's when they came out with the rules and regulations as to what had to be reported on, I think it's a 1099B, I believe is the form number. Collectibles was not one of the listed items. So if you are saving in the form of gold and silver, and it is in a collectible form, it's going to grow exponentially in value. But the profit that you make, if it comes down to liquidating it or whatever, that is not reportable. Okay, so that's the reason why when people are like, well, I don't want to collect coins. Well, that's the reason why you would want to collect it. And then plus he showed the example, if you would have collected one of these perfect graded coins from the onset when they came out back in 1986, you would have spent probably between 40 to 50 grand. But at the same time, what it's worth today is over $1.2 million. That beats the heck out of any return, even, Bitcoin, you name it, real estate, anything. And so that's what the power of precious metals can do for you. And like, I would just, I'm not going to go on about too much here, but I would take a look at this as kind of like a 401k plan. Okay. When you do a 401k at work, the money, you pick up what percentage you want taken out of your paycheck. Okay. So you don't see that money, but it comes out of your check every week, and it just slowly but surely, builds a little nice nest egg for you. So why not do that on the side with gold and silver? And with what I'm going to share with you here, this opportunity today, and like with their, what Zach shared is part of what I'm going to be sharing with you is, just by saving for yourself. So you're literally paying yourself. Okay. So you're not, you're setting X amount aside per month. And at the same time, you're physically getting gold or silver, depending on what package you decide you want to go to with or what you can afford. You're physically getting that in your possession. So not only are you saving, you physically have it, but then also at the same time, this opportunity is going to allow you to increase your income or grow your income just by sharing the opportunity. Okay. And like with the example, just if you qualified as an associate with this program, where you refer two people, once you refer the two people and you hit the points, and that's why positioning right now is actually very critical with this program, because the more people, the quicker you start, the more people that fall in line below you actually earn points off of their membership and what they actually purchase with their autosaver every month. Okay, so those are how you rank up with the points and everything. But once you hit the associate, that's an extra $500 a week. So you're talking, I did the numbers here while he was doing the presentation. That's $26,000 a year, which amounts to you getting paid $2,166 a month. So you're going to get paid $2,166 a month, while your auto saver thing, you can one with the basic, that's $105 before the shipping and insurance. So you're talking like literally, you're talking like $2,000 profit per month. So if you understand that, this is like realistically, it's a no-brainer. It's something that it's a great opportunity, but not only you're saving yourself. So yeah, you're paying for this coin, but it's yours. It's going to build, grow in value, and it's going to build that generational wealth. And it's something that over the course of time, it's going to increase in value. And like this here is one part of the 50 state series, and that's like my first goal here is to, over the next 4 years, put together the entire 50 state series, MS70 Silver Eagle. So when that's done, said and done, I'll have all 50 states of the United States. All the coins will be graded MS70, perfectly graded, and collectors would be chomping at the bit to pay top dollar for that. For one, it's perfectly graded coin, but then also you have an entire set. So this is another thing, is another type of thing where down the road, yeah, it's going to, cost roughly, $5,000 over the course of time. Let's see, a little bit at a time, but the value of it's probably going to be tenfold at least. Okay, so that's the power of collecting and doing it in collectible coins. Okay, and that's the thing is with 7K, you don't necessarily have to have get your autosaver in the form of a collectible coin. They do have bullions and bars, and they have generic rounds and everything too that you can get. So it's something that it doesn't have to necessarily be a graded coin, but like I was explaining here with it being an MS70, and that's what you would get as part of the one package. That's perfectly graded. It's always going to retain its value. So it's something, that's why they set up their autosaver program, because it's kind of like a 401k where you pick the amount and it's taken out of your check every week and you don't see it, so you don't think about that money. But in this case here, you can start doing all this with really minimal savings on your part. Okay, so just to kind of recap a little bit about 7K, because you're probably wondering, well, who is this company, or where are they from? They're actually from Idaho Falls, Idaho, and they actually have there's a building there. If you were in Idaho Falls, Idaho, you could actually go to their business, walk in the front door. Okay, this is a legitimate company. They have a physical location. They have a phone number you can call and contact. They basically put this opportunity together because the owners, which the co-founders are actually Zach Davis, Richard Ball, and Josh Anderson. And Zach is who did the presentation there. And then the one name, Richard Ball, that might seem familiar to you. Richard Ball, in that part of the presentation, Zach referred to as one of the founders, actually put together a $2 billion company. And that's Richard Ball. He's the founder of Melaleuca. And Melaleuca has been around for decades now, and they're still going strong. And that just shows you the integrity and the type of people that founded this company. And they all got together and like, let's figure out a way that we can make the everyday person be able to save in the form of gold and silver, build generational wealth. And then at the same time, let's come up with this plan to actually help them grow their income and actually have a nice passive income just by sharing our opportunity. And that's how they do it. Like if you went to their website and there's like 3 tiny short videos on the homepage or whatever, there's a button to click. They're going to ask you who referred you to the site. So that's how they do it. That's how they want, because it's a truly a pay it forward program. That's why I'm so excited to share this with you, because it is really a great opportunity. So if you can see that, like I said, to me, it was a no-brainer, but I understand this is not for everybody. But then also, if maybe you just don't want to earn passively, do it. Maybe you just want to, get a membership and then have access to the autosaver program and, start putting together, building your wealth. You don't have to do the referrals net, but by default, with what I'm sharing with you here tonight, by default, if done correctly and working together as a team, you will inevitably get a passive income from it. You will at some point start getting $500 checks. Okay, so it is that powerful. It's something that if the more effort you put into it, the quicker you'll rank and the quicker you'll start getting paid. But even like I gave you the example of the $2,166 for hitting an associate. If you hit a copper, that's an extra $52,000 a year, and your monthly income just from that passively is $4,333. So here again, you could spend, maybe with the basic membership, which is what I did because I was introduced this right before Christmas. So I was on a little bit of a tight budget at the time. So I went with the standard membership and the basic autosaver. And the autosaver for the basic is $105 a month. Let's see. Yeah, it's $105 a month. And then it's with the shipping and insurance, it totals like $116. So $160, if you went with that, $116 and you're making $4,333 passively, you're at your ROI is through the roof. I mean, you're spending minimal and you're getting maximum. Okay, so that's just how powerful this is. But a little bit more about 7K. They're actually have a A+ Better Business Bureau rating out of 40 customer reviews. They have a 4.5 out of 5 star rating. They have 0 customer complaints. So they are. And I will say this: they do have a phone number you can call for normal business hours, but they also have 24-hour chat support. And their chat support is, and their customer service by far is the best I've ever had any experience with in my life. They're really prompt. And then also if it's in the event that you have a question after hours and that person may not know the answer, first thing the next morning, you're getting an answer. You're getting an email from their other support department, or in one case, I even had one of their customer service people call me. So they really are top notch when it comes to that. Okay, so I'm going to share one more short video with you, and I'm going to wrap it up. But this is Zach again. He's going to show you how you get paid. And this is like a 3-minute video. So let's go ahead and watch this, and then I'll share my what I want to share with you personally today. And then we'll finish this thing up here. It's about 7:46. So we'll finish this up in the next 10 minutes, okay?
So you want to learn more about how you get paid for sharing? Smart. There's nothing worse than the emotional pressure of not having enough money to pay the bills or be able to live the life of contribution. So right now, I'm going to show you how your life is about to change financially forever. It's super simple, and it goes like this. Our standard annual membership is $199. Our standard plus is $359, and our premium annual membership is $499. Now, you can't go wrong with any of them, and they all put silver in your hands immediately. When you refer your first 2 memberships, you will immediately have 2 teams and will now be qualified to earn commissions. For simplicity, let's call them the right team and the left team. Every time a standard membership is purchased in your organization, you earn 50 rewards points. A standard plus earns you 100, and a premium membership earns you 150 rewards points. When you accumulate 500 rewards points on both your right and left teams, you earn a $500 commission check and become an associate. Now, for those who really want to make an impact and some serious income, we have different levels of achievement. And the higher your level of achievement, the higher your check. When you achieve the rank of associate, you can earn a $500 check per week. As a copper, $1,000 per week. A bronze, $2,000 per week. Silvers can earn up to $3,500 per week. Golds are eligible to earn up to $7,000 per week. Executive golds, $10,000 per week. And our presidential golds can earn up to $12,500 per week. Share, earn points, and get paid. It's as simple as that. Now, let me ask you something. How much different would your life be if you had an extra $500 to $12,500? What would you do? Would the financial pressure be gone? How big of an impact could you really make? You can almost feel the weight lift, can't you? Now, remember, you earn 50, 100, or 150 rewards points for each membership in your organization. But you don't just earn points on memberships. For each coin of the month anyone in your organization purchases, you earn an additional 15, 20, or 30 rewards points. So whether it's a membership sold or a coin sold, you earn points. Oh, and I forgot to mention, if for any reason you ever want to sell your gold and silver bullion, we offer the highest buyback price. That's all there is to it. So here's what I want you to do now. If you like our story, become a member, share it, and get paid. If you like the idea of buying gold and silver and you want to get it at the best price, become a member and join the Coin of the Month program today. Either way, you win. Click the button below now and take the next step to changing your financial future forever. Welcome to 7K Metals, where we believe in you.
Okay, so he did an excellent job there of explaining it. And it is really that simple. It's just a matter of referring to people directly. And then, as far as growing, and I'll show you that in the next screen here real quick, but just to recap the cost of the membership. So with the standard membership, like even today, like you can get started with at $199, and you have 30 days to actually get your autosaver going. And as far as be mindful to stay active and retain your rank, and then also your points that are accruing. You do have to make a purchase, or in this case here, you have to save, within a 30-day period. And that's what's really nice about the autosaver. Like a 401k, you just pick, which day of the month you want to save. Like in this case here, for the autosaver, you can do it the 1st, 8th, 15th, 21st, and 26th of every month. So there's 5 choices. So this is how you can see that the people that are that sign up below you, or that are in your downline, not everybody's going to have the same date. So as far as when they get their autosaver, so that's how you get points each week throughout, eventually throughout after you create your membership. So you do want to stay active within a 30-day period. So like if say today, if you want to do the standard membership, you can start with $199. And as long as you start your autosaver within the first 30 days, you're good to go as far as, with the points and qualifying and everything. But once you get a left and a right, you're automatically an associate. And what they started doing at the end of last year, which was kind of a bonus thing, is that, for people that were maybe not at the 500 point per week level, they were actually, if you had hit 250 on your left and right, then they would actually send you a payment for 250. Okay. And what they do with that is it actually goes into when you create your account, you do have to put in your social security number, and you do have to have your address, because that's part of the checks and balance. You would put in your address that's on, excuse me, on your state ID or your driver's license. And that's kind of the way they check it, because to set it up at one point, you do have to send them a copy of your front and back of your driver's license or your ID. But that's how, when they ship your first shipment, and even with your membership package, because you get something with your membership, you actually get that book that's shown here, that American Silver Eagles book right here. And then you also get a silver coin, or depending on which package you go with the standard membership. I actually received an MS69, so it's like a smidget off of being perfect, but it still has a high value. So you do get the book, and you get the coin with your initial membership package. And then when you do your autosaver, those points actually go towards yourself. And there is another bonus too, is you get loyalty points. So every time that you make an autosaver shipment gets sent to you, you get 30 additional points considered loyalty points. So this is above and beyond the points that go towards your left and right. And what you can do is, with those points, you can add them up, and then they have certain coins and collectibles that you can actually get for free. So not only are you going to have the opportunity to get this substantial passive income, but also you have options to get free gold and silver too. Okay. So this is really, like I said, this is like by far one of the most unbelievable pay it forward programs that I've ever seen. So just to recap, so standard membership is $199, plus membership is $359, and the premium membership is $499. And I have their income disclosure here because we're talking about the exchange of money and gold and silver, and then also the fact that you, by default, with what I'm going to share with you, you will at some point receive a passive income. So I have to hit their income disclosure here. So the basic auto savers, and this is, like I said, you can look at it as a 401k. Okay, there's basic is 105, specialty is 309, which is that's the high package, and then the variety is 139. So the basic, you would be getting a Silver Eagle State Series perfectly graded coin. The variety, right now they have the 7K State Animal Series, and this is something that it's a perfectly graded coin too, and those are colorized. And the specialty right now, I'm not sure for the month of June. I know in May it was like a 2-ounce limited edition silver coin that they had. That, like, so with it being limited edition, as far as like number, there's usually they'll have like 500 or less or something. And it's a graded, it's perfectly graded or something that's going to have a really high value. So like with this, the basic, I pay $116 a month. There's like for the insurance and the FedEx shipping. Like if you did pick a qualifying coin for your membership package, then you could actually store it in the Sound Money Vault. Okay, so that's something that's an option too. And then as far as liquidating it too, is like he mentioned, if they do offer the highest buyback, so they keep track of everything that's sent you. Like I said, NGC puts a barcode and serial number on it. So 7K also has that information. So like if you wanted to send like part of your collection back, let's say, something come up like, a year from now or something, you needed like $2,000 and you wanted to liquidate your, some of the silver or whatever that you have been collecting, you would actually contact them. They email you a form, you fill it out, you send the stuff back to them. FedEx, because everything needs to be usually done by FedEx. That's the easiest way to do it. And they have ways for FedEx to get through customs from a different country. So it's like as soon as they'd get it back, they'd inspect it, make everything is up to snuff. And then based on the value of gold or silver that day and what you send in, then they pay, they'll put that money into your bank account. So there's ways to it. It's not where you're just going to be collecting and have this, having it come to you and not be able to do anything with it. But at the same time, like I said, if you put forth like even minimal effort in this, you can qualify for an extra, $500 a week. Now this is per week. It's not per month. And this is something that you don't have to wait 30 days to get it. It's something that they pay weekly. Their system cycles the points every Saturday at 11:59 Mountain Standard Time, and at that point, the system looks at who has how many points on their left and right, and if you qualify for whichever level, then the money goes into your Sound Money wallet. Okay, and then you can actually have it go to your bank, or you can use like my payments I've used for just paying for my autosaver. Okay, so it's pretty cool. Okay, so there's a lot of options here. Okay, and just to recap how you get points. You receive points on your auto saver shipment yourself. So when you have your auto saver sent to you, and every month they'll send you an email saying, okay, we billed your credit card or we debited your bank account, and here's your receipts. Then they'll send you an email with here's your tracking number for your auto saver coin or whatever you haven't shipped to them. And then 2 days later, like here in the United States, I've been getting everything within 2 days. Then they send you an email and say, hey, congratulate you. They say, hey, somebody, we delivered your package. And so that way, if you're like in a condo or apartment complex or something like that, to go look for it. But also you get points when someone under you joins, like they have the membership package, you get either 50, 100 or 150. And then when those members do their auto saver, you get points off of that goes towards your left and right also. So it would be the 15, the 20 or 30 points. And then also when you create your membership, you're going to actually have your own username. Whatever your username is going to be the tail end of your website. So you actually get a website and it'll be, www.7kmetals.com/whatever your username. And like my case, it's rickf, my first name and then first initial of my last name. So try and keep it something relatively simple is what I would recommend, or easy to remember. And also make sure you maintain a level of professionalism so you can, maintain the integrity of the company. Okay. So to show you how it looks, this is basically how it would look to qualify as a copper. So this is you, one left and one right, that qualifies you as an associate. And like I said, to work together as a team, that's what I want to offer you today, is to personally work together as a team where, because in order to rank up to that executive goal, to rank up to each level, you have to work together as a team. And that's kind of why they designed their program the way they did, is because they want to help as many people as possible. And by you helping as many people and me helping you and other people, we all can work together and we can all benefit and work together and rank up. So with you get a left referral and a right, and then you want to help those two people qualify as an associate as well. See how it pays it forward. So you want to help them get two lefts and rights. And then the very next two direct referrals you have, that'll qualify you as a copper, which would be at the $1,000 per week. Okay. And like Zach explains, and he does the training also, they have some really, really excellent training that they have that goes over everything in the program. And Zach's the one who hosts it. And he says the easiest way to explain it is you get two and then help those two people get two and then get two more. Okay. And so this is actually how it looks. Here's your first two directs, then they become an associate below you. So you're an associate here. Then your direct referrals become associates. Then the very next direct referral you have yourself in here is qualifies you as a copper, and then you just keep going. And so in this case here, once you get your left and right, you want to help them. You can actually keep getting direct referrals, but you have to still help in order to qualify and rank up. You have to help the people below you qualify and rank up. Okay, so like you could keep giving out your link and everything, and you're going to still build your left and right out to, it would be 14 and 14 on your left and right in order to get executive gold, but you still have to have those people below you. So that's where, like with what I'm sharing with you today, I'm not even going to be sharing my referral link. Okay. My direct link, I'm going to share one of my associates or one of the people below me, their referral link. Okay. So that's how you help them. And once you see that they're qualifying, then you do your direct referrals. Okay. And I'll help you with that. And that's why I want to offer you, when it was first explained to me and shared with me, the person that, the person I enrolled under, I have not heard hide or hair from them. I contacted them once about something where I saw a person that was going to lose their rank above me, and he was an associate, and he's like, don't worry about it. It'll just move up from the people below it. So he wasn't even concerned that the guy was going to lose his ranking, which the guy was qualified as an associate and he had the points, but he apparently something must have happened where he couldn't make his autosaver, and so he lost his rank. So that's like I said, when you share this with people, just stress the importance of getting on the autosaver program, because once you set it, you can literally forget it. I mean, they'll charge your card or your bank card, and then you'll get a monthly, and you'll keep getting the points, and the people below you, you'll still qualify and everything for that. Okay. So just to recap the levels, there's associate, that's 500 per week. Copper is 1,000. Bronze is 2,000 per week. Silver is $3,500 a week. And real quick, as an extra added bonus at 7K shares with people, if you qualify for a silver within the first 90 days and you're able to actually hold that rank for 45 days, where, like, say some of the people below you don't drop off or something or stop their autosavers, if you hold that for 45 days, they'll actually give you a 100-ounce bar of silver. And right now, the 100-ounce bar score is like around $3,000, $3,200. So that's an extra bonus, an extra perk, where they're trying to pay it forward and give people, it's like, hey, we really appreciate what you're doing, so here's an extra bonus. Okay, so that's really cool. They do a lot. I'm telling you, there's a lot. The gold is 7,000 per week. Executive gold, the presidential gold, executive gold is 10,000. Presidential gold is 12,500. And at the time these numbers were put together, this goes from November 2016 through October of 2020. When they did this, compiled all this information out of all the people from in that time period that were receiving compensation or basically passive income from sharing the opportunity, the majority of the people qualified for that were associates. That's 92%. The coppers were 6%. The bronze was 1%, and the silver was less than 1%. And I do know they had gold and executive golds, and those, of course, are less than 1% as well. So, and let me just say this real quick, and then we'll be done here in 2 minutes. Okay, so they do have, when you get your website, and like I'll share my link. Here's my link here, the 7kmetals.com right there. Like if you go to this link here and check it out, you're going to see the different products that they have to offer. So it's not just the graded coins. They do have other products. They have jewelry and stuff that you can give as gifts, and they have different collectibles, like low limited edition collectibles that you can give as gifts. And this is like perfect for, like, right now we have graduation. Like my son just graduated, and this is actually his graduation present, is getting him started in 7K, because I know this is some way that he can actually start now at 18, start building generational wealth and having a secure future for himself. And he's just doing it a little bit every time, a little every month. And before you know it, he's going to have one of these collections or something that's going to be worth, like in his example, a $1.2 million coin collection. So you're saving and you're actually building your wealth. And then on top of it, he'll get to the point where he'll be receiving passive income too. So this is something that it's your graduation, you have Father's Day, there recently Mother's Day, you have birthdays, Christmas. These are great gift ideas. So you can actually, and then on top of it too, if somebody purchases something from your personal website or your link, say they don't become a member, but they purchase something from it, you'll get the points associated with that. And they do pay you for that. So that's something, a little extra perk. And then also, if the people are visiting your website and they want to go to check out, they'll say, hey, are you a member? And they say no. Then say, well, if you become a member today, this is what your price would be. And so that's another indirect sales method of getting people to sign up. And in that case there, you would get whenever somebody signs up underneath you, you get an email from 7K saying, hey, congratulations, so-and-so just signed up. And you have 36 hours to put them on your left or right. And I'll explain that more after, in another training or another video. So just because I want to keep this short. So you will have that ability to place them on your left and right, because if you don't do it correctly, they'll all go to one side, because by default, everything goes to the left. So that's something that's going to be important to keep it left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay. So just the benefits with just the membership alone. You have access to the Sound Money wallet and Sound Money Vault, the autosaver program. They offer healthcare. They have 7K healthcare programs. So if you don't have health insurance, you can get that through 7K. And it's something where they do have an open enrollment period. And I'm not sure exactly when that is, but I do know they offer supplemental insurance too. They have dealer direct pricing on your gold and silver. You get the 7K limited edition rare coins and highly collectible items. You get the tax advantages, because once you're receiving a passive income from this, you are operating as a business indirectly. And so there's a different tax advantages. And let me just say this. So this is another perk. So like you said, you have so many opportunities to get your gold and silver for free, because once you start making $500 a week or more, you're literally what you're paying to get the coin or whatever you're having shipped to you, you're going to be getting that free. Okay. But then also, in order to be a member, you have to pay a fee. So that's something that I would check with your accountant, because that would be like a business expense in order to make money. Okay. So there's another perk there, something to think about. Say that they offer a gold-backed IRA. They have 7K Advantage. That's what we've shown about that. There's an app that you can use where you just put in your city that you're in, and then you get discounts. Then also there's the residual income for a lifetime, and then you get the direct sales from your e-commerce, your website. Okay. So what I would like to do, if it's okay with you, I'd like to share this opportunity with you to work together as a team. Okay. You and I working together. This is first come, first serve basis. So what I would like you to do is send me an email with your preferred contact email address, and then also your phone number and your shipping address. And the reason why I want the phone number is I'm not going to be calling you. I just want to have it on record. So if you need to get in touch with me, I'll be able to get in touch with you. And I want you to send it to rick@silverandgoldsolutions.org. And when you send me your preferred email address, I will in turn send you my phone number, so you have that for texting. I prefer email or text, but in an urgent situation, if you wanted to call, I'd still prefer a text first, in case, because it's my personal phone. So you'll have that information. Then I'll send you an email with a link for you to sign up under it. Then as soon as you get that link, go ahead and create your membership right away, and then send me your username and your link, and then I will in turn share that with the next person. Okay, so that's how we're working together as a team. Because like I said, to truly hit that top level rank, you do have to pay it forward. You do have to help others. And I'm really looking forward, and I'm excited to do this. And the reason why I wanted your mailing address is because I'm putting together like a nice little package, a welcome package. That's just for me personally. I know I don't have to do that, but I want us to really work together as a team, and it's not just something you defend for yourself. Okay. But then also, real quick point, if you're somebody wherever you work or whatever, you have like 5 or 6 people that that would like to join or do something like this, let me know too, so then we can strategically place. So I'll need to know their links as well too, but so we can strategically place when I share your referral link. Okay, so like if you have people right off the bat, maybe you don't want me to share that for your left or right initial. Maybe it'll help you with qualify as a copper or something, or help one of your people in your downline become an associate. So let me know that too. Okay. So like I said, send me your personal affiliate link, and then I will in turn share that with other people. And together we're going to do this. Okay. I'm really excited to share this opportunity with you. I really hope you got some great information from this. And like I said, it is an eye-opening and a once in a lifetime opportunity. And in the event that you're not interested at the moment, that's fine. You can shoot me an email and let me know also. But then also, like I said, if you could do me a favor and share it with other people too, that would be great. And I really look forward to working with you on this. And I'm also going to be putting together a Facebook group just for the members of our team so we can interact there as well. So this is something that we're in this for the long haul, and you'll actually be able to, we do this right, and you can get a nice passive income for life on this. Okay. So like I said, there's ways that you're literally going to be getting everything for free if you do it correctly. Okay. So thanks again for taking your time to spend this evening with me. I hope you got some great insight, and I will be looking forward to receiving your email. So go ahead and email me at rick@silverandgoldsolutions.org, and we'll talk to you again soon. Take care, and thanks for your time. Bye.